Warriors of Dominion, Zeus speaks. Nightmare Abode hides resource traps that will decide whether Somna becomes a powerhouse or drains your entire event budget. Most commanders are already planning this event the wrong way. Watch this carefully. What the event is. Nightmare Abode follows the same formula as every recent new hero event: quests, a chain of boss fights, an event shop, and a battle pass. If you've played Fluffy, Lyria, Burner, or Cascade, you'll feel right at home. Every chapter you complete rewards you with Valor Coins, Sapphire Medallions, and a bundle of additional resources. Those two event currencies might drop together, but they serve completely different purposes. Valor Coins are spent on spins at the Altar of Fate. The grand prize on that wheel is the Sapphire Medallion, but even when you don't land it, every spin still gives you 4 Somna Soul Stones, alongside rewards like Great Enchantment Runes, EXP Potions, and Absolute Artifact Chests. Remember this, because it's the most important rule of the event: the Altar of Fate is the only source of Somna Soul Stones. You can't buy them from the event shop. Every single soul stone you earn comes from spinning that wheel. Sapphire Medallions, on the other hand, are your event shop currency, where you'll spend them on upgrade materials and the rest of the valuable rewards. Now let's talk about the boss fights. Each chapter gives you 3 lives. If you lose all 3, the chapter simply resets with no penalty, so you can retry as many times as you need. Once you defeat the boss, though, the chapter rewards are claimed permanently. Beat it once, collect your rewards, and that's it. That doesn't mean you're done fighting. Victories still count toward your event quests, including one that requires 64 wins. The fastest way to finish it is by repeatedly farming chapters 1 and 2. They're the easiest battles in the event, which means quicker clears and faster quest progress. The 7 chapters. There are 7 chapters in total, each built around its own boss fight. One thing many players get wrong is the energy crystal cost. Those requirements are per chapter, not cumulative. Chapter 3 requires 50 crystals, Chapter 4 needs 110, Chapter 5 costs 160, Chapter 6 takes 210, and Chapter 7 requires 260. Altogether, that's 790 energy crystals. The rewards scale with each chapter as well. Chapter 1 gives you a Hero Soul Stone chest, 10,000 Valor Coins, and 1 Sapphire Medallion. By the time you reach Chapter 7, you're looking at an Absolute Elemental Spirit Summoning Sphere, 50,000 Valor Coins, and 10 Sapphire Medallions. If you want the complete reward breakdown, the full table is on the site, link in the description. The 3 relics. 3 relics drive this entire event, and unless you're spending heavily, you are not meant to max all 3. The energy crystal budget simply isn't big enough. First is the Tome of Greed. Every level increases the bonus Valor Coins you receive whenever you spend energy crystals, adding another 1,000 coins per level until it reaches 15,000 at level 15. Fully upgrading it costs 840 crystals. Here's the catch: the bonus only applies to energy crystals you spend after upgrading it. Every crystal spent beforehand is a bonus you've permanently missed, which is why this relic should be upgraded as early as possible. Next is the Grail of Generosity. This relic reduces the cost of Altar of Fate spins. It has 18 levels, costs 1,250 energy crystals to max, and lowers the spin price from 2,800 Valor Coins all the way down to 1,000. Cheaper spins mean more total spins, and more spins mean more Somna Soul Stones. Finally, there's the Amulet of Battle. This is the gatekeeper of the event. It strengthens you for boss fights while also determining which chapters you can access. Chapter 3 requires Amulet level 5. Chapter 4 needs level 10. Chapter 5 unlocks at level 15. Chapter 6 requires level 20. And Chapter 7 demands level 25, which costs the full 790 energy crystals. One small warning before you start upgrading. The amulet recently moved from the bottom of the relic list to above the Tome of Greed. Don't rely on muscle memory. Double check which relic you're selecting, because plenty of players have accidentally dumped their crystals into the wrong upgrade. This means your chapter goal determines your entire energy crystal budget. Want Chapter 3. You'll spend 50 crystals on the amulet. Chapter 5 costs 320. Reaching Chapter 7 means committing all 790 crystals, and that's before you've invested a single point into either the tome or the Grail. Set a realistic target. Chapter 7 is built for spenders, requiring both the Golden Pass and daily purchases. If you're playing free to play, don't plan around reaching it. Chapter 6 is a realistic goal with smart planning, while Chapter 5 is where many players intentionally stop. That's not settling, it's efficient. Every crystal you don't spend on the amulet can instead go into the Grail, giving you cheaper spins and, ultimately, more Somna Soul Stones. Choose your destination first, then build your crystal budget around it. That's exactly why we create a relic calculator for every hero event, and Somna's version will be available on the Olympus blog the moment the event goes live. What Somna actually costs. Somna joins your roster at 2 stars, requiring 30 soul stones. Since every altar spin gives 4 soul stones, you'll need just 8 spins to unlock her. But unlocking Somna is only the beginning. Most of her power comes from star progression. 3 stars require another 50 soul stones, 4 stars need 100, 5 stars cost 150, and reaching 6 stars demands a massive 300 on its own. From 0 to fully evolved, you'll need 630 soul stones. That final star alone takes 75 spins, or roughly 208,300 Valor Coins. Going all the way from 2 stars to 6 costs around 437,000 Valor Coins. Upgrade the Grail of Generosity to level 6, though, and that total drops to roughly 350,000, saving you around 87,000 Valor Coins from just 5 relic upgrades. Level the Grail. Battle Pass. Like every recent hero event, Nightmare Abode has both a free reward track and a premium golden pass. One important thing to know before buying it, there's no Somna skin included. If you're expecting one, don't. Her solar skin is sold separately, and becomes available exclusively on July 24th. The difference between the 2 reward tracks is substantial. The free track offers 1,000 emeralds compared to 5,000 on the Golden Pass. You get 50 skin stone chests instead of 250, 2 eternal seeds instead of 10, and after level 40, the event boxes continue at 2 versus 10. But the reward that matters most isn't any of those, it's the energy crystals. The free track gives 4 rewards worth 10 crystals each, while the Golden Pass increases those to 50 energy crystals on each level, and you get it 3 times. Those extra crystals are what fuel deeper chapter progression and make higher relic upgrades possible. The prep list. There are 2 quest tracks to prepare for. The first is Nightmare Abode. It asks you to win 64 battles, buy up to 120,000 emeralds, spend up to 150,000 emeralds, buy 10 pets from the hero stall, earn 7,000 VIP points, spend 5,000 stall coins, and use 100 Sapphire Medallions. Most of those objectives can't even be started until the event begins, since stall coins and Sapphire Medallions only become available once Nightmare Abode opens. The one you can prepare for right now is emeralds. Both buying and spending count toward event progress, so if you've been planning a major purchase, wait for the event and let those emeralds work for you twice. The second quest track is Unleashing Power, carried over from Resonance of Souls, and it's entirely focused on investing in Somna. You'll need 30 Gift of the Elements levels, 6 stars, red promotion, a level 81st artifact, 150 glyph levels, 400 total ability levels, 30 Ascension glyph unlocks, and 150 skin upgrade levels across any hero, not just Somna. That final objective catches a lot of players. Skin upgrades on any hero count, so if you've been saving skin stones for another hero, keep holding them until the event starts. Quick recap. Hold on to your emeralds. Save your skin stones. And once Nightmare Abode begins, get the Tome of Greed upgraded as early as possible. That covers everything you need to know before Nightmare Abode begins. Plan your energy crystals wisely, upgrade the right relics, and remember, your biggest gains come from smart planning, not just spending. Now I want to hear from you. What's your target for this event? Are you pushing for Chapter 5, Chapter 6, or going all the way for Chapter 7? Let me know in the comments, and let's compare strategies. If this guide helped you prepare, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next Hero Wars breakdown, strategy guide, or event analysis. Until next time, plan with precision, strike with confidence, and stay one step ahead of the Dominion. Zeus, out.